to Clash of Cultures, the competition held every year where we take the #1 candidates from each country and versus them against each other in an epic showdown of musical and entertainment talent. To start introducing himself and the rules for the game, we will head over to Patar on my right.
Hello everyone, most of you already know me, but in case you don't, my name is Patar, 9-time Grammy nominated musical artist. We're gonna have every contestant come up for 2 minutes for their performance of choice. Afterwards, we're gonna judge each performance. All fans can vote via telephone, and that's pretty much it about the performance. Now I'll take it off to my left, to my other judge, Luigi.
Thank you, Patar. As he stated, I am Luigi. I am the third judge in this panel, and I'm the founder of this show. Today we're gonna start with Majid Al-Sanar, a new singer from the UAE. He will be performing his latest song. He's coming in now. Majid, what inspired you to do this?
I'm gonna do this for my family back home at the United Arab Emirates. I live in the UAE. My father was Emirati and my mother was Thai. Back home, we used to love to go to the desert, ride our motorbikes, listen to Hussein al-Jasmi. But that happy life ended when I turned 11. My father was trying to feed a camel some bread, and the camel just bit him. After that, he wasn't the same. He couldn't walk at the oil rig and provide the money that we needed. So that's why I'm here. I want to provide that money for my family, so we can go back to the desert and have some fun.
Are you ready? You seem a little bit nervous. Just remember, give it your all and relax.
شفت برق اللاح امس صوب وشاح في الدجا وضاح ومسوي شعير شفت برق اللاح امس صوب وشاح نوره الوضاح ومسوي شعير شدني جدوى براق انسنا اللي فلا بنساه خلي مستحيل شفت برق اللاح امس الصوب وشاح نوره الوضاح ومسوي شعيل شدني جدوى براق انسنا اللي فلا بنساه خلي مستحيل
Thank you, Majid. That was a beautiful performance. I'm sorry about your dad. But on the other hand, it just needed the oomph. It needed an oomph in the performance, but it was still pretty great.
Yeah, Majid, that was truly sensational. I loved everything that you did. Like he said, you could have been a little more flexible, could have been a little bit more in the moment, because what we're looking for here is an entertainment icon. But overall, great. I give you, probably 9 out of 10. That was beautiful. Luigi?
I would have to disagree with all of you. I might be the only one here, but I thought your performance was perfect to the letter. The only thing I'll say is who did those eyebrows? Like, I'm sorry, but it could be a cultural thing, but just needed a little bit trim on the side.
All right. Thank you, Luigi. And now for our next contestant, we will be taking Mario. Mario from Mexico. All right, Mario, and tell us about yourself. Where you come from, the inspiration for, your music, and, maybe give us a little bit of insight. Not too much, but a little bit of what fuels that beautiful footwork that we know that you've been known for.
The reason I do this is for my family, and I want to support them. I'm from a small town called Zamora, Michoacan, and me and my family love to watch and play football. And my dad was a hard worker, so he saved so much money for a couple weeks to take us to the local football game. But once there, he was hit by a soccer ball and he's been in a coma ever since. And that's why I'm here today. I want to provide for my family and give them a better life.
Si tú me hubieras dicho siempre la verdad, si hubieras respondido cuando te llamé, si hubieras amado cuando te amé, serías en mis sueños la mejor mujer. Si no supiste amar, ahora te puedes marchar. Si tú supieras lo que yo sufrí por ti, teniendo que olvidarte sin saber por qué, y ahora me llamas, me quieres ver, me juras que has cambiado y piensas en volver. Si no supiste amar, ahora te puedes marchar. Aléjate de mí, no hay nada más que hablar. Contigo yo perdí, ya tengo con quién ganar. Ya sé que no hubo nadie que te diera lo que yo te di, que nadie te ha cuidado como te cuidé. Por eso comprendo que estás aquí, pero ha pasado el tiempo y yo también cambié. Si no supiste amar, ahora te puedes marchar.
Thank you, Mario, for that performance. It was excellent. And that foot choreography was just perfect. Now, I'll have to say that some of the lyrics were just not there. You could have just given it your all. But other than that, I'll take it to my colleague on my right.
Yeah, Mario again. That footwork's on fire. I see why they call you the Mexican jalapeno. You know, you're spicy out there. I loved everything about it. No complaints from me. If I could, I would give you the golden buzzer, but that's not trademark for the show.
I mean, just like Giovanni said, that was amazing. I think that's the best performance I've ever seen. You made Majid look like, made him look like a loser. Next up, we're gonna have Daniel from the United States. He's gonna do a classic, a real banger. And here he comes, Daniel. Alright Daniel, we've seen you here 3 times already. What fuels you? What keeps you going?
Ever since I was a kid, you know, music has meant the world to me. Singing is just something I've always done to, you know, get my way out of trouble and be who I am on my own time and love myself. And I come from Scottsdale, Arizona. You know, growing up was pretty easy. I always had a great time, but you know, when I was 16, I moved, and I moved from Scottsdale North to Scottsdale South. It was just an extremely hard time for me. You know, I got bullied every single day. People called me cool and all these awful names. So, you know, music always just helped me be down to earth and, you know, really engage with my culture, you know, all the rock and pop that I love and that is so, you know, important to my family. You know, on the weekends we would jam out, you know, go and get Subway together. You know, it's one of my favorite places to eat, you know, as a true American. Subway, you know, footlong. And on the way home we would just listen to Miley Cyrus or Cher and have a great time while eating my Italian BMT. So, you know, that stuff very important to me, and that's what kept me together as my family, and also watching sports, because gosh, I love American football. despite all this slander at school and whatnot.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and a Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA.
Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing, Daniel. That 10 out of 10. If I had to put all my money on it, Las Vegas right now, bang you. You're gonna be a star, absolute stud in the business. I can't say anything else. Luigi, over to you. What do you think?
I have to agree with you. I mean, the performance was pretty great. Your voice was just angelic. I mean, I'm not religious, but that made me find God in my heart. Now, I don't have any negative things to say, so maybe my colleague on the right does.
Wow, Daniel. That was amazing. Amazingly bad. Miley Cyrus? Like, what were you thinking? No, it's probably the worst performance I've seen.
All right, well, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up there, folks. Put in your vote. We're gonna be doing them live right now. I see my colleague over there to the side to 303-882-1350. Again, that's 303-882-1350. Cast your vote. Let America and the world know who you think the best candidate is. What culture has the most spicy flair and beauty to their music? And also, who will be America's and the world's next Culture Clash champion? See you next time.